Hello, James Graney here from InternetBizUni.com, and in today's video what I'm going to be doing is explaining to you exactly how I went about getting professional product images taken for this exact product here. So I'll be going through the different images that I got taken for the Accountability Journal. I'll be showing you these images on my computer, and I'll be explaining to you exactly how you can go about connecting with professionals who can take these professional images for you. Also, I'll be explaining how I plan to get lifestyle images taken for free. So that's basically people using this product. I'm going to get these images taken for free. And again, you can use the same strategy to get lifestyle images taken off your product. So this is the third episode of this new series that I'm calling Brand Challenge. And yeah, I'm just going to be explaining all about the product images in this episode. But if you haven't watched the earlier two episodes, then you should jump back and watch them now. What I'll do is I'll leave a couple of the links down in the description so you can click on them links and watch the earlier videos where I just explain about the product itself and about setting up a sale for when you initially launch the product and the best way to go about doing that. So I'll link up them two videos and you can jump back and check them after this video or check them during this video or before this video or however you want to do it. But now I'm going to jump straight into this video. I'm going to jump onto my computer and actually show you the images that I got made and explain to you a bit about it. Okay, so I'm on the Accountability Journals page on Amazon.co.uk now, and I'm just going to run through each of the images. So what I done was I got two different photographers to take product images off the Accountability Journal. I got one to take white background images, and I got another one to use props and take images with the props in them. And the reason for this is I just didn't know which one was going to look better. I know with other products that I sell, most of them look a lot better in the images with props, but you also need images with a white background because you need that for your main image. All Amazon main images need to have a white background on them. So that's the requirement, and as well as that, some products just look better with a white background. But what I done was I reached out to two different photographers and just asked them if they could make these images for me and just explain to them briefly what I wanted in them. And this is really important when you do contact photographers, is that you can show them similar types of products and explain to them that you want your product images to be the same type of style as that, because again, just giving them an open book again is something that you can do, but chances are you're not going to like the style that they come back with, and then there's just going to be a lot of back and forward. They're going to waste a lot of time taking these images, and you're not going to get the images you want back as soon as you want them. So it is good to be as clear as possible with the type of style of pictures you want. So what I done was reach out to two different photographers and get the two different images took. So this one was just a plain white background image that was just taken off the product. Again, it's just a high resolution image so that it has the zoom, but once it's over 1000 by 1000 pixels, it will have the zoom. And then I just threw in the phone with the How to Journal video course beside it, just so anyone looking at this product knows exactly what they will get and sees some of the difference from the other products out there. It's just something that will make your listing stand out a bit. And of course, I could have done a better job putting in this image beside it, and this is something that I will improve upon. But one thing that you should note is that your images don't have to be your final images. They don't have to be perfect. Again, you can see I'm missing some images down here. I don't have all the spaces filled up. That is because I do plan to put in lifestyle images here. And again, I could put other images in here in the meantime until I have them lifestyle images if I wanted. But, you know, I think the images that I have actually convey what I'm trying to get across for now. And I think lifestyle images are definitely required for listings. They really make your listing stand out to whoever's looking at it. They can actually start to visualize themselves using your product, which is always a bonus and will encourage them to make a purchase off your product. But again, it just doesn't have to all be perfect when you're first starting out. So the second image, this is then of a different photographer, and what I'm going to do is I'll give you both of their contact details, and I'll actually leave a link down to both of them down in the description below so that you can go and check them out. These aren't affiliate links and I don't get any commission for referring you, but I'll just refer you anyway. If you want to use the same photographers, what I'll do is I'll put this one with props beside it for the one that used props, and I'll put the other one with white background so that you can see for yourself which images they created, and just be as clear as possible if you are contacting them with the questions that you're asking them and with the style that you want them to shoot. So this is just an image off with a background, and again, it's just a nice clean image, has a few props in it. The coffee actually looks very stale, but yeah, again, it's the image is good, it's clear, and it does have the props in so people can see the size. And this may be important, more important with other products out there, with the products that you're selling, is that they do have props beside it, because the props allow people to see the size of it. So as you can see, you see the size of the biro, and then you see the size of the biro comparing to the actual journal itself. So it just gives you more of an idea if you're looking for this type of product of the size of the product before you go out and buy it. And again, this will all help reduce returns in the future, because one thing you will know with products is a lot of them get returned if a customer is expecting anything different than what they actually receive. This again is just another similar product, but it's actually open on the page, and again, whatever product you're selling, just go into a bit of detail with it. Show as much detail of the product as possible, and that's what this image is all about, just showing a bit more detail. This then is the white background image. Again, the same photographer made it as this front image, because I know that because it has the white background. And yeah, this is just really clear, showing some of the pages that this other one doesn't show inside the journal. And it's just a really clear, crisp image that anyone that's looking for this type of product can really just see it in further detail. And again, this is just so that you can see for yourself when you're looking at these images. Just try and visualize your product and which it'll look better on, a white background or a background with a prop. I would recommend that you do get props put in, some of them anyway, just to show off the size. But yeah, your product may be fine just to show with a white background. I know that a lot of my products just have the white background in them and it works just fine. And then finally, the final image is just one, again, with a slight background in it, not the white background, but just showing the front of it and the inside of it. Again, just another clear, crisp image that helps bring this product to life. But definitely, there is missing images from this listing. You know, that's why I didn't have extra images here, because I want to put in some lifestyle images, and I'll probably put the lifestyle images up further near the top, because they're ones that I really want people to see. And that's what I want to explain to you now, how you can actually go about getting lifestyle images taken off your product. And the easiest way to actually do that is when you are communicating with your customers after they make a purchase. Ask them, can they send you an image of them using the product? And most customers are not going to accept this, but some will. You know, people are getting very comfortable using their phone, taking images, and they just will take pictures of it. And that is another one of the benefits. If you've built an audience, you're communicating with that audience through ManyChat or email or however you're communicating with it, it allows you to do this sort of thing. Whereas if you're only communicating with them through Amazon, it's more difficult. You're not really building up any real type of relationship with them. So that is why you must be building your own audience. You know, that's one of the reasons why you must be building your own audience, is so that you can communicate with your customers. You can get lots of helpful feedback about your product. You can actually go into a chat with your customers, asking them for feedback on your product and asking them for little things like this, like can they send you on an image of them using your product or anything like that. And best of all, that lifestyle image isn't going to actually cost you anything. Whereas if you're to pay models to shoot your product with them, you're going to obviously have to pay them. And that's well worth it. You know, if that's what you want to do and get really professional ones, you can do that. I do that with most of my products. But with this one, for now, I've just asked a couple of the customers that have purchased the product if they wouldn't mind taking a picture of them using the product. And again, we'll see what we get back with it. There's no harm in asking. Okay, so now just to give you the contact details, if you want to reach out and get your product images taken by the same people that took mine, I'll just explain a bit about that. So I got this image and the two white background images. So this image, this image taken by a company called GQ Studios. You can find them at gqstudios.co.uk, and they were really helpful. They also made a GIF for me, which I didn't request, but they sent me on a GIF, which I've used on the social media accounts. And yeah, you can do the same. And they were really helpful, really good to work with. So what I will do is I will leave their contact information down in the description below. And then for the images with the props, so these images, and again, they sent me 5 images of each in total. I think it was 5 of each in total, the ones with the props and the ones with the white background, but I only used this amount of them, and that's what's going to happen. You're not going to go for every picture that they send you, but it's good to have a few to scroll through so that you can see which ones you want to use. This company that done the ones with props is called photographmyproduct.co.uk, and again, really good to work with, really short lead time. I think both of these companies made the images within 5 days, so I'm not exact on how many days, but they were both within 5 days, which is really important, because once you get your product made, once you have it, you're keen to get up and selling it as soon as possible, and you need good images before you get it up for sale, you know. So that's why it is good to work with a company that comes back to you really quickly. And what I'll do, because again, their prices are going to vary on different products, I'll just leave their contact information down below. You can contact them if you've a product that you want them to take images off, and they'll give you a quote on the type of images. Again, a quick tip, just to be as clear as possible with them, explain what style of products, pictures you want. So if you see a similar product style of imaging, just send them on a link to that so that they can check it out for themselves. They can see what style it is that you're after, and then just simply ask them for a quote on your product. And it's really as straightforward as that to go out and get images taken for your product. So you're probably wondering, can you not just take the images yourself? And you can. You're more than able to take them with even your mobile phone if you want, and if you have the right lighting set up. And again, I show you in a video how I have done this with products, how you simply set up your lights and you can take your own picture with your mobile phone. All you need is a light, a white background, and your mobile phone, and you can get all these for like £25 on Amazon if you want to buy it yourself and do it all yourself. But just for me, it takes me absolutely ages to take the images and get half decent images, and even at that, they're only half decent. They're not anywhere near professional quality. And when you're selling products online, it's really important that you actually showcase your products to the best quality possible, because people are really judging on what they see. They can't touch the product, they can't feel it, so they're really judging you on the images of your product. So it is really important that you do get professional images. But if you're on a really tight budget, you just don't have the money for it, then you can start off selling with your own images. Or if you make any slight changes to your product, then it's okay to take your own images of these slight changes. Again, if you're on a budget, you can do that. But yeah, thought that this video would help some of you out, some of you who may be at the stage or maybe coming to the stage, and I'll link up that other video below in which I show you how you can do it yourself if you want to do it. So yeah, hope that you've enjoyed it. I've the video put up at the moment that explains exactly the deal you can get if you buy this at the moment, which shows you the content branding strategy that I've used to launch this product, and that you can use to launch your product as well, just using Facebook, using ManyChat, and yeah, using just Facebook ads, how you can set it all up. I'll just show you my strategy for doing that, and you can get that. It's only like a 15-minute video, but if you buy the Accountability Journal while this offer's open, then and email me once you do that, then I'll send you on a link to this video and you can see the content branding strategy that I've used. Hope that you've enjoyed this video. Hope that you're looking forward to watching the next one, because I will be putting out a few of these videos just explaining the different things as I go along with this brand, because I know that it will be able to help a lot of you out who are in the same situation. Hope that you've enjoyed it, and look forward to speaking to you on the next one.